You are now listening to What the Hop, a Map It Outright production.
Hey guys, and welcome to our second episode of What the Hop. I'm sitting here with our second guest. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Bailey Mosley.
Welcome, Bailey, another coworker of mine at Connect. And I'm going to start this episode with giving a little bit of background about myself and then ask Bailey for a little bit of background about herself. So I worked in a craft beer bar for about 2.5 years and have been bartending on and off for probably close to 5. I worked at the Brass Tap, which is solely craft beer. We have like wine and some liquor as well. They tried branching into craft cocktails. But yeah, so I know a little bit about beer, not a whole lot. I know what I like to drink, so. This week, our guest Bailey is a little bit out of the norm in that she actually does know a little bit about beer. So we're going to test her knowledge. Oh, and we cut back to 2 beers instead of 3 because 2 seems like a better number. We were running a little bit long on the last podcast. So, Bailey, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started bartending, actually started surfing when I was 18 and slowly made my way into the bartending field. I started at a sports bar that had about 30 to 40 different types of craft beers on tap. So I did learn a lot about craft beer, especially the local ones, which I'm a huge advocate for drinking local, as well as far away, though, because my favorite, it's going to be Rogue Beer from Colorado. But yeah, so I've been working there. I now currently work at a cocktail bar, so I haven't really tested my knowledge. I know you kind of talked me up there a little bit just a second ago, but I'm definitely more on the cocktail side right now, but I definitely do love a good beer.
Cool. Well, without further ado, let's get started. I learned my lesson that you shouldn't open the can anywhere near the microphone because it goes freaking nuts, so I'm going to do it over here.
Way too loud. Oh, I love that noise, though.
Gosh. Making a mess here right from the beginning.
It's fine.
Good news. I don't know why. I have in my back
You just
pocket,
have
but I do.
paper towels casually in your pocket. I love that.
Like, mom that's not a mom. Oh.
Cat mom?
Yeah, cat mom, basically.
There he is.
Also former nanny.
Nice light color.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and smell it? Tell us what you're smelling.
Definitely. I can't. There's definitely some fruity notes to it.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I know this sounds really stupid. I get the smell between ciders and IPAs mixed up because they both have those fruit notes to them. So
okay.
I'm not 100% yet. No, we want to try maybe a sour. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the color of it at all?
Yeah, so the color, it's a really, really nice orangey, a little bit not as heavy as like a wheat beer, but it's gonna be more on the orange side. I'm not getting a bunch of fizz from it, so it's kind of making, or any kind of CO2, so I'm really thinking it might be cider or sour. I feel like it's like a quiz, like I need to figure it out. In FFA, I did taste testing. We used to have to do this, but with food, I feel like I've been training for this.
If you fail, we publicly shame you.
I figured.
So.
Oh, I guess it is kind of darker. It almost is like a
It does look darker
burnt
when you
orange,
hold it up that
different
way,
lighting.
actually. But when you look down on it, it looks a bit lighter.
I like that these are in wine glasses too right now.
Yeah, you know,
Makes me
we're
feel
fancy.
Yes.
What can I say? Well, do you want to go ahead and taste it?
Yep.
These are your wine glasses that I just advertised. Oh, cheers.
It's fine. Definitely a sour.
Yeah.
Really good. Oh, I'm a fan of this. It doesn't have that malty taste in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of this one.
Well, that's bad because it's not supposed to be good, but... No, I'm kidding. That's fine.
God.
That's totally fine.
I'm allowed to like it.
Tell us what you're tasting.
I gotta taste it again.
Yeah. There's a whole can here, so taste as much as you like. This is actually really delicious. I'm trying it as well.
It's really good, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better than I was expecting it to be because I've had...
Based on the name?
No, I've had the exact same beer just with a different infusion in it.
Oh, so there's an infusion?
Yeah, there's a couple different... Well, I don't know if I'd call it an infusion. I guess there's a couple different treatments on this beer.
Treatments.
So,
oh, God, I'm so nervous. I feel like this is a science experiment now.
Not quite.
I don't know. It almost tastes fruity to me, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Maybe like guava-y or mango.
You're getting pretty close.
I'm getting closer.
Sort of close, yeah. Yeah.
I checked this whole thing. It's just really good. It's not malty like some sours are, so that's what I like. Which leads me to believe there's maybe a couple fruit flavors in there. Maybe not.
Do you taste anything like salt or pepper or anything like that?
I taste a little pepper. I think
pepper?
in my throat I thought that, but I wasn't sure because the sour's a little bit overbearing. Mm-hmm. I mean, in sours in general, it's kind of hard to taste anything else that's with it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, without further ado, let's have the big reveal. Our crafty glue stick and paper contraption here covering the beer label. This is Anderson Valley's Briny Melon Goza. So this is actually one of my favorite styles of beer, which I talked about in the last episode. A Goza is a sour style beer, an ale with coriander and sea salt in it.
Ooh.
So it's a little bit fun. Doesn't really give us any direction on the label. Fun fact, this is a solar-powered brewery.
Oh, I love that.
It's really cool.
Go Anderson Valley.
Yeah, they're out of Boonville, California. CA is California, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Geography's not my... what is that word? Geography's not my forte.
It's okay, I'm the same boat. My high school AP teacher actually didn't order me one and just asked me to be her aide for the rest of the semester instead. She's like, I don't want to waste the school's money or your time. I was like,
not do that. So this is a traditionally low alcohol beer. It's got 4.2% in it, which makes it very drinkable. I like to call it beach beer.
Ooh, okay.
We have a gin and tonic treated Goza, the same style. The original is called the Kimmy, the Yink, and the Holy Goza, which is really funny. This is the beer that turned me on to sour beer, actually. And the Briny Melon, this is the first time I've had this, I believe, and it is really good. And look at the can. They've got like the sun. It's like the sun, but it's a melon.
Yeah, looks like a watermelon.
Pretty. Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Good.
I know sometimes like you get I don't even know if it's really a malty flavor. If like the Victory sour one that they have, I think
Golden
Monkey. Yeah, I think Haley talked about that in the last
she
one.
Did. That's funny.
Because I heard her say that, but sometimes they taste a little malty for me, and I'm not getting. But this is really, really light, really good. Definitely beach beer. You're right on that one. All right, chug-in time.
Super drinkable. Cool. Well, so we're going to move on to the next beer. And then don't worry, we get to finish that can when we're done with this one. So this next one is, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
The suspense.
Alright, and I'm just going to add that these beers have been sitting in this little insulated cooler bag with a couple of ice packs since like 9 a.m. this morning when I left Orlando. It's 4 p.m. and they're freakishly good temperature.
They're really, really cold.
Very cold. So, get your lunch bags at Target, people. This beer is not the total opposite of the one we just had.
Okay.
But it's pretty far away from it. So,
Alright.
without being... Obviously, you can look at it and tell us what color it is, and we'll know that it's not like a stout.
So this is a little bit more brown-orange than the last one, where I was a little confused on the lightness. Definitely light, too, though. I see more CO2 in this one, so definitely opposite. Hoppy, but something else.
I haven't tried this beer.
No?
So, full disclosure, I haven't tried it. The name is what sold me on it. I think it smells really bright.
Yeah, that's...
Like painfully bright, almost.
This is different.
Burns a little bit. Does it remind you of any fruits or any ingredients that you would be able to point out?
No idea.
It just kind of smells like it's leaving like rubbing alcohol in the back of my throat.
I was kind of thinking that. Didn't want to like totally turn myself off from this. Yeah. I haven't taken my nose out of this glass since I can't pinpoint it. This is different. And it's almost like floating. It's definitely infused with something. You could see like floating particles of something in there.
Weird. It's got...
Right?
Oh. That's a huge turnoff for me personally when I see like residue in the beer. And that's a lot of it.
That's a lot of it. Yeah, it's cloudy. I mean...
Yeah, like the fermentation went...
either really wrong or really right. I guess we'll find out.
Alright, well, cheers. I like how we both know to like cheers and then tap. Yeah. I'm scared.
It's actually really smooth.
Whoa.
It leaves a really weird aftertaste.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you that I know what this beer is, obviously. I know the alcohol content on it.
Okay.
I know the purpose behind it.
Okay.
this beer will get you shit-faced drunk.
Oh my god.
Like, there is no, and it does not taste like that whatsoever.
So I shouldn't just chug it right now?
This is a danger beer, people. Be
Ooh,
warned.
this is really smooth, though. That didn't taste like beer.
No. It tastes like, it actually almost tastes like a mead.
That's what I was thinking. I was just going to
sweet.
say, it tastes like a mead.
Which is really surprising because, like I said, I know the style and I know the alcohol content, and that's not. Do you taste any hops?
I think maybe afterwards, like the original taste going in is really good, but afterwards it leaves this really strange taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Almost
Honey.
honey? That's, yes.
Like clover flower, like that clover honey, whatever that is. I don't know.
That's
I don't know
definitely
much
a honey
about
taste.
But there's like honey.
Huh.
Do you have any other? Oh man, the more I drink of it, it actually makes my mouth like, oh.
I know, I'm kind of getting used to
drooling.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but all right. Well, do you have any other comments you want to add about the beer?
No, I'm ready to see this.
Ready? All right.
Scary drunken
This
beer.
is Evil Twins Molotov Cocktail. It's an Imperial IPA with mango and orange, and
It has to be honey.
12% alcohol.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's a wine.
This can of beer cost $8, I think, or somewhere between $6 and $8. I don't remember exactly. And she was like, "Oh, it's because of the alcohol content or whatever." But I think they just marked it up at my local shop. But anyways, I can see the mango.
I definitely see the mango.
I feel like it looks like when you look at it from the side, it is the color of a deliciously ripe, perfect inside of a mango. But the alcohol content and the burn at the end is rough.
Now, do you know the difference between Indian Pale Ale and Imperial?
Yes.
Okay.
So an India Pale Ale is just the style in comparison to an English Pale Ale. It's extra hopped Pale Ale.
Okay.
Imperial simply means extra strong. So I believe that it's hopped longer. Anything over 8%, don't quote me on that, between 8 and 9% is considered a double IPA. 9 to 10 would probably be a double. And then anything over like 11 to 12 is considered an Imperial. So it's just the amount of alcohol content in it. And again, those numbers, I'm no beer expert, so I don't know that those numbers are exact. But I do know a fun fact about this brewing company. Evil Twin is one of a twin brother. And his brother has another brewery.
Stop it.
What is the name of it?
Oh,
Google it.
stop it. That is amazing.
It's a popular one, too. They're both, they've both done good for themselves.
Oh, that's such a good branding tactic.
Oh,
though.
McKellar.
McKellar, okay.
Yeah, right? So he's out of Brooklyn? Oh, he's brewed in Stratford, Connecticut, but they're distributed out of Brooklyn.
Okay, gotcha.
So, he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. The 12% though, I mean, this isn't interesting. They've got a nice little...
That's unreal.
Despite the crudeness, it is tricky to make an effective Molotov cocktail. I'm not going to read the rest, but I feel like they have effectively made a Molotov cocktail here that... You know what that is? Does everyone know what that is?
No.
Okay. So a Molotov cocktail is when you put some flammable substance in a bottle and then you light it on fire and you throw it and it just explodes. I think that's what a Molotov... Let me look that up too.
Okay,
What if
there
I'm
we go.
telling everyone false
Sorry, I'm asking all
information?
these questions. I don't know
No,
what's
the questions
happening.
are good. Oh yeah, a crude incendiary... Oh my gosh. I promise I can read. It must be the beer.
It's a beer.
Device
12%.
typically consisting of a bottle filled with flammable liquid and a means of ignition. So they were a production of similar grenades organized by Molotov during World War II.
Got it. So there's no actual cocktail in a Molotov cocktail.
No.
Okay, that's where I was getting confused. I'm like, they go to the bar, light it on fire, and throw it, it explodes. Like, I want to go to a place that serves Molotov cocktails, man.
I think this is something that, really shitty high school ex-boyfriend would try to replicate all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was pretty ex-boyfriend. So.
Yeah, there we go, keyword.
Also high school. Well, do you have any other comments that you want to add?
No, I'm so glad you spent $8 on beer for me. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel so special now, and this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we get to finish these.
Yeah, me too.
I'm also feeling lightly buzzed now.
Already,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
I think it's we drank almost that whole, well, not all of it, but quite a bit of it for the Of the first one. Sorry, spaced out there. Well, alright, well, that pretty much wraps up today's episode. Do you want to just add any final comments or bid farewell to our listeners?
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me do this. This is super fun. Cool. I've never done a podcast before.
Fun.
And yeah, so this is awesome. I'm glad everyone listens. Keep following her, subscribe, listen to everything she does, because Map It Out's got it going on.
Hashtag branding.
Hashtag branding.
All right, well, thank you, listeners. We'll catch you next time. As always, thanks to our listeners for tuning into this episode. I hope you have loved it and learned a little something too. Huge thanks to Connect for allowing me to seek out creative freedom in my work. And of course, thank you to the lovely Janet Keeler from the University of South Florida St. Pete's Journalism and Digital Media Department for braving the program's first ever podcasting course. This podcast would not be possible without all of you.